Dear students, in today's class we are going to start problems 12 mark problem related to retirement of a partner. Already I have taught you the 5 main adjustment that will come at the time of retirement of a partner. In that, the first one is revaluation of assets and liabilities, next distribution of reserves and profit and loss, and then the next one is related to treatment of goodwill, and the next one is related to settlement of retiring partners capital, that is retiring partner, like settlement for him, and the last one is related to installment with interest, how we will settle his account with installment in installment with interest. But last fifth one, no need to learn for 12 marks, just for your reference sake I told that one, and that will come in depth of a partner for practical oriented question. So here I will not give much importance for the last one. Apart from that, all the four will be there. No, that is the important thing here. Already you have learnt at in the admission of a partner how many steps are there to prepare the accounts, major accounts. One is revaluation account, one is partners capital account, and last step is related to balance sheet. Here also you need to prepare these three accounts only. Which and all? One is related to revaluation account, one is partners capital account, and the next one is balance sheet. But one more step will be added when they will ask capital adjustment. When they will ask capital adjustment, so before the balance sheet one more account will come, that is which one? Cash or bank account. But here it is not required. Now beginning problems are without capital adjustment. So when the capital adjustment will come, at that time we will do that step. Now first, for learning sake, we will do without capital adjustment. So without capital adjustment problems are there in the question bank. So take out page number 52. Take out page number 52 and problem number 2. Page number 52, problem number 2. Got it now? Okay, open it. We will underline the important points here and then we will start doing the problem. Okay, so in this problem, who are the partners? Here Radha, Sheila and Meena were the partners, sharing profits and losses in the proportion of 3:2:1. In the proportion of 3:2:1. Underline that 3:2:1 because that is the main ratio we require for the distribution of profits and losses. Okay, so underline that. On April 1st, 2018, Sheila retires from the firm and on that date balance sheet was as follows. That means here they have given the retirement date. Underline that date also because this date we require for which one? Preparation of new balance sheet. So on April 1st, so April 1st 2018, underline that date for the next balance sheet. Okay, let us read on asset side now. Asset side they have given cash in hand, cash at bank, debtors, stock, factory premises, machinery and loose tools. All these are assets and all these items what and all it is there in the balance sheet, it will appear only once, either in the revaluation account or partners either in partners capital account or in new balance sheet. Here all will appear in which one? New balance sheet only. See, at the time of retirement of a partner you are having one benefit. If there is no capital adjustment, so no adjustment for cash at all. Why? Because no partner is coming into the business. That's why no adjustment for cash. If there is a capital adjustment, then only adjustment will be for cash. So here your big headache is not there. That means no cash adjustment will be there. Whatever the cash in hand and cash at bank amount is there, that only you can take directly in the which one? New balance sheet. Okay. Now liability side, which and all are there? Trade creditors, bills payable, expenses owing, general reserve and capitals. So here usually you are having 4 items there. Here one extra they have given, that is expenses owing. Expenses owing means it is pending, it is a liability, and this will not appear in the revaluation account or in the partners capital account. This will appear directly in the next balance sheet because that is a liability. But if there is increase in expenses owing or decrease in expenses owing, that increase part or decrease part will come in revaluation account. Let us see in the adjustment. If they have given related to this means increase or decrease, that will appear in the which one? Revaluation account. Or else this expenses owing, underline that and make a note there. Expenses owing is a liability, so it will come in which one? Next balance sheet, that is new balance sheet only. But if there is an increase in the value of expenses owing or decrease in the value of expenses owing, that will appear in the revaluation account. General reserve, where it will go? It will not go to next balance sheet, it will be distributed to all the partners. Here all the partners, no question of old partner and new partner. Here it will go to all the partners. So general reserve will go to which account? Partners capital account. Next, related to capitals. Next is related to capital. So this also will go to partners capital account. So in the balance sheet, usually which and all will go to partners capital? One is general reserve and one is capital. All others will go to next balance sheet only, new balance sheet only. Okay, let us see whatever they have given the adjustment here. Adjustment they have given related to goodwill of the firm was valued at 13,500 and written off. So goodwill of the firm was valued at 13,500 and written off. How many treatments are there in the goodwill? When I am doing the problem, just you should be ready with the notes whatever I have done in the previous class. Then only it is easy for you to understand, or else you will feel difficult only. You will not watching any of the theory videos. Directly if you go to practical, this problem video means definitely you are not able to understand anything. I know you people are not watching theory, just you will go directly to the problems. Then how can you understand the problems? So all are linked with the theory. In the theory I explained everything related to this. So first go through it and then come to the problem. Okay. So goodwill of the firm is valued 13,500 and written off. So this is related to which case of goodwill? Already I told you there are 4 main cases of goodwill. First case, goodwill. Here no one will bring the goodwill at all. Instead of that, goodwill is created in the business itself. And it is written off. So first case is related to goodwill created or valued in the business itself, and it was retained in the business. Second case, goodwill of the firm was valued and written off. Second case is it is valued or raised or created in the business and it was written off. Third case is what? Goodwill is created only to the extent of retiring partner share. Only for whom we need to create? Only for retiring partner we need to create. Later we need to return off that. Or sometimes what they will say is you need to create goodwill only to the extent of retiring partner and they will not say anything. If they have not mentioned anything regarding the return off, that means you need to consider that it was retained in the business. That is third case. Fourth case is which one? Goodwill is created without opening goodwill account. You need to create the goodwill only to the extent of retiring partner share without opening goodwill account. When it is given without opening goodwill account means one side 2 partners capital account will come for retiring partner and another side retiring partners capital account you need to write, and that should be given to the remaining partners. Already I explained you in the theory. Next, when the problem will come, at that time I will explain once again. So you don't come direct. Once again I will request all the students, don't come directly to the problems video. You are not, I know you are not watching the previous videos and all, and now you are struggling for that. I got calls from few students that you are not able to understand. I am happy that after a very long time you came to know that you are not understanding the problem. Why? Because you have not watched the video of theory. Only you came directly for the problem. Don't do like that. Okay. Next adjustment. First adjustment is related to goodwill. Goodwill will not come in revaluation account. This will come directly in which account? Directly in the partners capital account. Next adjustment. Expenses owing to be brought down to the 3,750. Expenses owing to be brought down to 3,000 rupees, 3,750. That means I told you when it was there in the liability, expenses owing will not come in revaluation account. But if they have given any increase or decrease in the value of expenses owing, that will come in the revaluation account. So here they have given expenses owing to be brought down. Brought down means it was reduced, right? Reduced means what? It was reduced means what? It came down. That means we have paid something to them. Our expenses owing, that means outstanding expenses amount was now decreased. So decreased means it was recovered, like we have paid them. Our liability was decreased. When the liability was decreased, how much it was decreased, that will appear in which one? Revaluation account. Which side it will come? It will come on the, just go to the format. I have not given once again the format of revaluation account, partners capital account and balance sheet, because those format are same like admission of a partner. Whatever I have given there, no, the same thing again it will repeat here. Only the difference is there you are distributing the balance to old partners, but here you need to distribute the balance to all the partners. That's why I have not given any of the format here. Okay, so now this expenses owing to be brought down means it was reduced. When it was reduced, you need to consider it as income, and that will come on the credit side. Go check in the format where it will come. Liabilities decreased. Liabilities decreased means it will come. The difference amount will come on the credit side of revaluation account. Next is which one? Machinery and loose tools are to be valued at 10% less than their book value. Machinery and loose tools are to be valued at 10% less than the book value. 10% less. 10% less means what I told to consider? You need to consider it as depreciation. You need to consider it as depreciation. Which side it will come? Depreciation will come on the debit side of which one? Revaluation account. Why it will come debit side? Because it is decrease in the value of asset. When it is decrease in the value of asset, it will come on the debit side of revaluation account. Next, factory premises are to be revalued at 24,300. Here they have not given whether it is appreciation or depreciation. When they have not given appreciation or depreciation, what you need to do? You need to compare with the old balance sheet. Check in the old balance sheet what is the factory premises amount. It was 22,500. Now what is the amount here they have given? They have given 24,300. That means factory premises value was now increased. When that value was increased, that is considered as increase in the value of asset. So increase in the value of asset. Which side it will come? Whether it will come on the debit side or credit side of revaluation account. Check the format. Keep your format in front of the video along with the question bank. Yes, it will come on the credit side. Increase in the value of asset will come on the credit side of revaluation account. Decrease in the value of asset will come on the which side? Debit side of revaluation account. So now this factory premises, how you will find out the value? You need to take the difference. Which difference? Bold balance sheet amount and adjustment amount. When the adjustment amount is more, that is considered as increase in the value of asset. If the adjustment amount is less than old balance sheet, then that difference amount is considered as depreciation, because this is the final value. Final value is less than the balance sheet value means obviously it is depreciation. Final value is more than the balance sheet amount means it is increase. Increase means appreciation. So here they have given only 4 adjustment. So your one more headache was not there in the problem, that is related to PBD. They have not given any adjustment. Goodwill will go to which one? Partners capital. rest all the three will come in which account? Revaluation account. So let us start doing the problem now. First we will open which account. I told you to mark down everything regarding which and all. Expenses owing is related to expenses owing. Make a no mark there. That means expenses owing is having a adjustment. Next you are having which one? Machinery and loose tools are to be valued. So these two assets, these two are related to asset. Make a note of that because that is related to depreciation. So again you need to do it in the revaluation. And last one is also related to which one? Factory premises. So this factory premises, here the value was increased because balance sheet value is less, adjustment value is more. So this also will come in revaluation account. So let us start doing the account. Which account now? First step, revaluation account. Revaluation of assets and liabilities. So goodwill will not appear in which book? Goodwill will not come in revaluation account. Directly it will come in partners capital account. All other adjustment will come in revaluation account. Okay. After writing revaluation account, we will come one by one now. We will start reading one by one adjustment. First adjustment I told you to mark down. It will not come in revaluation account. In front of that make a note C. C means what? It will go to C or cap you write. Cap means it will go to partners capital account. Okay. So second adjustment. First adjustment is related to goodwill and it will go to which one? Partners capital. Second adjustment is related to expenses owing. Expenses owing. Expenses owing to be brought down to 3,750. Expenses owing to be brought down 3,750 they have given. That means check in the old balance sheet. What is the old balance sheet expenses owing amount on the liability side? It was how much? 4,500. Correct? Old balance sheet is having 4,500. But in the adjustment they have given 3,750. How much they gave? 3,750. Now your liability was come down. It has not gone up. 4,500 was earlier. Now they have given 3,750. That means it was reduced. So decrease in the value of liability. Where it will come? It should be considered as income because when we want to pay, we are paying less now. So that recovered, that what we paid is considered as what? How much was decreased? No, that is considered as income. So 4,500 minus 3,750. How much it will come? It will come 750, right? $750 will come. So this 750 is considered as what? By expenses owing paid. How much we paid? We paid only 750. How much we paid? 750. That is the difference amount. I have mentioned here. You need to write down here also. 4,500 it was there in the old balance sheet and 3,750 it was given in which one? It was given in the 3,750 was given in the which one? Adjustment. So adjustment amount was less, balance sheet amount was more. This is liability. So because of that, decrease in the liability will come on credit side of revaluation account. Okay. Next adjustment is related to what? Machinery and loose tools are to be valued 10% less than the book value. Loose tools and machinery. Now let us find out in the old balance sheet what is the value of loose tools. Loose tools value is how much? First let us see machinery they have given. Machinery value was how much? 8,000. They have given in the old balance sheet 8,000. Correct? For this what they told? 10% less than. Less than is nothing but depreciation. So 10% means how you will write? 10 by 100. How much it will come? It will come 800. So this is considered as what? This is considered as depreciation. So where to write that depreciation? This side or that side? You need to write it on the debit side because decrease in the value of asset. So here you should write to depreciation on machinery. To depreciation on machinery. Once again you write what is the value of asset, what is the value of machinery? 8,000. It was given in the balance sheet. For this 10% they have given in the adjustment. How much it will come? It will come 800. Write that 800 on the debit side. Next, loose tools also less than the book value. What is the value of loose tools given in the problem? In the balance sheet, loose tools was 4,000. So write here 4,000. Correct. For this also they have told machinery and loose tools are valued less 10% less than. For both also they have given 10% only. So take that 10 now. How much it will come? It will come 400. Correct. So now this is also decrease in the value of asset. So we are taking here. So to depreciation on which one now? Loose tools. To depreciation on loose tools. Make a underline there. Less than was given in the problem. Underline it and above that write that it is considered as what? Depreciation. Write there depreciation. How much? The value of loose tools was given 4,000 in the problem. 4,000 in the balance sheet. For that 10% means it will come 400. Write here 400. So that adjustment is also over now. After that we will move on to the next adjustment. Now how many adjustments over? Only 2 is over. First one will not come here. Rest 2 will be over. Now last adjustment. What is the last adjustment? Factory premises are to be revalued at 24,300. So factory premises was valued how much? 24,000. Factory premises. How much they have given in the adjustment? It was 24,300. When they will give you higher amount, don't take it directly. That means the value at the end of the period was like this. How much it is? 24,300. Revalued at this rate. But what was the earlier rate of that factory premises? It was 22,500. Where it was there? Where it is this amount? It was in the old balance sheet. Where you got this? It was in the old balance sheet. So now see here. This one they have given in the adjustment and this was given in the old balance sheet. What I told, when the adjustment amount was more, when the adjustment amount was more and balance sheet amount was less, what you need to consider? Need to consider it as increase in the value of asset. That is nothing but appreciation. When adjustment amount is less, balance sheet amount is more, then you need to consider this will come up and this will come down. At that time, you need to consider it as depreciation because earlier its value was more, now it came down. So you need to consider it as depreciation. Now minus it, how much it will come? It will come 1,800. How much it will come? 1,800. So this 1,800, earlier it was in the balance sheet, it was how much? It was 22,500. Now it came to 24,300. That means how much was increased? 1,800 was increased. So increase in the value of asset is nothing but appreciation. So depreciation came on the debit side, means obviously appreciation will be on the opposite side. So right here, by appreciation on which one they have given? Factory premises. Write that, factory premises. What is the, here they have not given percentage, instead of that they have given revalued. When they have given revalued, I told you, you need to take the highest value first. here highest value was given in the adjustment means the value was more than the balance sheet, so it was increase in the value of asset. So 24,300 minus 22,500, how much it will come? 1,800. This much increased. Which value increased? Factory premises value increased. So now all the 4 adjustments are over. Sorry, 3 adjustments over. One still it is pending. Which one? Goodwill is pending, but remaining it was completed. Which and all I told? One is related to depreciation on first only they have given expenses owing, correct? Expenses owing brought down to, brought down means it was decreased to, or it was reduced to how much? 3750, that is 3750. Expenses owing is our liability. When the liability was reduced, that reduced amount is considered as income and it will come on the credit side of revaluation account. So this is old balance sheet, liability side, expenses owing amount. This is which one? Adjustment amount. See, liability decreased means this side it will come. Liability increased means this side it will come. And asset it is vice versa. Asset value decreased means it will come on the debit side. Asset value increased means it will come on the credit side. So now take the difference and write it here. Here liability was decreased. That's why it came on the credit side. Take the difference amount on the outer column. Next, second adjustment they have given related to depreciation, that is machinery and loose tools are valued 10% less than the book value. 10% less than word I told you to underline and write it as depreciation. So that is considered, less than is considered as depreciation. Write it on the debit side. After writing that they have told 10%. 10% is for both. That means both means one which and all. It is for machinery also 10%, loose tools also 10%. But the value of machinery is 8,000. For that 10% it will come 800. But loose tools value was 4,000. For that 10% it will come 400. Percentage was same, but the value was different. That time even the value here also it will come different only. Okay, after writing that we'll come to the last one. What is the last one there? Last adjustment is related to factory premises. Factory premises were revalued at 24,300. Revalued at means what? It was again valued and finally at the end of the period its value was 24,300. When they have given like this, what you need to do? Need to compare with the old balance sheet. When you compare with the old balance sheet amount was 22,500. That means earlier its value was less. Now its value came to which one? 24,300. When it came to that amount, that means it was increased. How much it was increased? It was increased to 1,800. In the revaluation account, the rules is what? Here we will take only the increase value or decrease value. We will not take any other values of assets at all. We will take assets and liabilities increase value or decrease value. So how much it was increased now? Factory premises was our asset. So it was increased 1,800. So that 1,800 you are going to take it on which side? Credit side of revaluation account. Now last step in the revaluation account. What you need to do? Need to check which side it is more. Here which side it is more? It is more on credit side, correct? Here 1,800 and 750. Here only 1,200 will come. So it is more on this side. So how much it will come? 50. 2,550 it will come. 2,550. So which side it is more? Credit side it is more. So bring that to debit side now. 2,550. While writing for the total, what I told, you need to line minimum for 5 to 6 line gap. Why? Because now retirement. So when there is a retirement problem, here for revaluation account, whether it will come profit or loss, you need to distribute for all the partners. When you want to distribute for all the partners, so it will take more space there. So write here to all partners also you can write, or to partners capital account also you can write. Better you write all partners only. Why? Because in the admission of a partner you are writing old partner, and here you are writing to all partners capital account. Who are the partners now? Write their names. Radha, Sheila, Meena. Radha, Sheila and Meena. After writing their name, first find out what is the difference will come. 2550 minus 1200 means it will come 1350. 1350. So this 1350 now you need to distribute for all the partners. Why? Because including retiring partner, even retiring partner is also having right on this profit, because he worked to get that profit. That's why he also having the share in this profit on revaluation account. So now you need to distribute among them in their old ratio. Which ratio? They have given old ratio 3:2:1. That means how much denominator will come? 3 plus 2 5 plus 1 6. So 3/6, 2/6 and 1/6. So I am not having place. Need to write down still more smaller. Why? Because it requires there. You need to write the values also there. 1350 into 3/6. Next 1350 into 2/6. Next 1350 into 1/6. How much it will come? Take your calculator and do 1350 into 3/6. It will come how much? 675 for first person. Next again take your calculator. 1350 into 2 divided by 6. How much it will come? 450. Next last one. 1350 into 1. This is 1. 6 or the above 1. Into 1/6. How much it will come? It will come 225. If you add these three, you should get this amount. If you get the same amount, then your distribution was correct. Check once again. 5 plus 5 10, 1, 7 plus 1 8, 8 plus 2 10, 10 plus 5 15, 1 6 plus 4 10 plus 1 11, 12, 13. So your distribution was correct. So this is about what? Revaluation account. This is the easiest step. The difference between admission and here was, there you are distributing only for 2, here you need to distribute for 3. So here ends your revaluation account. We will move on to the next step now. What is the next step? Next step, we need to prepare partners capital account. Let us start now. Partners capital account.